Now to the pandemic. Cases continue to surge nationwide. In LA County, a new mask mandate is moving us backwards, but some people still don't want to get vaccinated.
LA County reported more than 1,200 new cases today alone, but numbers are usually lower on Mondays, we're told, due to reporting delays from over the weekend. Hospitalizations are now more than 500. That is up about 220 people hospitalized just a month ago. Also, 2 new deaths reported today.
And CBS 2's Rachel Kim is live in Burbank with why some people are still refusing the shot and what's being done to change their minds. Hi, Rachel.
Hi, Pat and Jeff. Yeah, today we spoke with a researcher who is tracking vaccination intentions across the country. She says while some progress has been made, there's still a good number of people who just don't want a shot. Meantime, we spoke with some people here along Magnolia Boulevard who say they're not happy about having to mask up again. At Magnolia Park Streetwear store in Burbank, customers have always been required to wear masks inside, even after the state reopened its economy. Employees here agree with LA County's order to require masks again in indoor public places, but they say it continues to affect their bottom line.
People that don't want to wear a mask, we have to turn them away just because, that's our policy here at the store, and we can't provide services at all.
It's definitely frustrating, to get vaccinated and to still have to wear my mask, and for others that aren't and choosing not to.
With coronavirus cases rising across the nation, especially because of the highly infectious Delta variant, many are frustrated that some still choose not to get vaccinated.
We know about 2/3 of unvaccinated adults have heard and believe one of those big vaccine myths going on.
Ashley Kurzinger is the Associate Director of Public Opinion and Survey Research at Kaiser Family Foundation. They launched a vaccine monitor late last year to track people's attitudes and intentions of getting a vaccine. They interviewed and re-interviewed nearly 20,000 people across the country. So far, they've seen a big shift in the group of people who wanted to wait and see. Many who were initially vaccine hesitant have now gotten their shots.
And it turns out, interpersonal relationships, so having those conversations with friends and family members about their vaccine experience and the reasons why they chose to get vaccinated, those seem to be the biggest motivators more than these other incentives like the financial incentives and things like that.
Kurzinger says what hasn't changed is the group who are most resistant to vaccination.
2 in 10 U.S. adults are in that definitely not only if required group, and that has not changed over the course of the vaccine distribution. To them, they see the vaccine as a political instrument. They think that the whole virus has been politicized, and they think that the virus is not a great threat to their own health.
Now, Kurzinger says in addition to having personal and individual conversations with family and friends about vaccine experiences, doctors have also played a big role in getting people to change their minds. Reporting live in Burbank, Rachel Kim, CBS 2 News.
All right, thank you, Rachel.